It has been approximately a year since I last cut my hair. I didn't cut my hair for a whole year, and this is how it looks like. And the reason I did that was because part of me was just, I suppose, craving. I don't know if craving's the right word, but I had a desire to grow my hair because many years before that, or I don't know for how long, maybe close to 10 years, I always cut my hair short, and I always liked it short. But Japan just gave me a reason to just grow out my hair. A change of scene, a time of transition. I thought, why not just grow out my hair then, right? And so I think I cut my hair around March of last year, and I just didn't cut it since because, yeah, I just want to grow it out, see how it is, and see how it feels, see if I like it nice and long, and feeding into my desires of having long, beautiful hair. And I just I just wanted to share what that experience was like. I mean, it's nothing too serious, but yeah, I just want to see what that was like, and also, you know, in in the same likeness of time of transition, why don't I also change my appearance as well? And I would just say, after growing it out for a year, I definitely prefer having short hair just due to many reasons, actually. And the last time I actually grew it out, and I grew it out close to this length, was when I would say about 10 years ago. And that's also when I didn't really care so much about my appearance, and I just wanted to grow out my hair to, I guess, look cool. And I guess part of that hasn't really changed because I thought, in some aspects, that the long hair does look kind of nice, and there are parts of the long hair experience that I really enjoyed, and I like my hair a bit more flowy and you know have it nice and uh, nicely laid out, and just kind of makes you look cooler when you could just brush off your hair, and also while you're running have the hair just blowing back. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I do prefer shorter hair after having it for so long because it's easier maintenance, right? It's just easier to wake up in the morning and to kind of comb the hair, or just water it down and have it at a certain size if you keep it nice and short. While having a bit more longer hair, I would have to always wash my hair in the morning. Well, not always, because sometimes it does look nice. It doesn't look too bad where you don't have to do too much, but sometimes you do have to like wash it to make it look nicer, so it doesn't look as bad. Obviously, that can happen with short hair, but I don't like to do too much craziness or too much design with my hair. I just like to just not make it look, you know, like I just got out of bed. So there's that, and also, when you have longer hair, the hair always comes out, and you always see hair strands like around my whole house, in the shower, and having to clean that all the time gets a bit annoying too. While having shorter hair, you don't really have to deal with that as much. Or maybe it's just not as noticeable, but you don't. It's easier to clean when you have shorter hair. So there's that, and also when you do have longer hair, if you don't have your hair tied, and usually, um, I would wear a headband, or I would tie my hair so the front of my hair doesn't get in my eyes. But yeah, if I don't have that, then it just always gets in my eyes, and it gets a bit annoying too. So, but usually at work, I feel a little weird wearing like a ponytail and all that. Um, yeah, maybe I'm a little self-conscious about that. So, but it was nice to kind of grow it out and feel good about it. It was a nice experience to have. But I think I'm just at a point where I'm ready to cut it. And I don't know if I really want to grow it any longer than this. This is probably as long as I have grown it. I don't know if I want to grow it out any longer. I mean, I could and make it like a ponytail, but I even when I had longer hair about 10 years ago, it got to a point where I didn't really like the maintenance that comes along with it, and I just liked having the shorter hair a lot better. And also, it does look nice too. But I feel like it looks nice either way. You could have it nice and flowy, and it'll look good when it blows in the wind. But having the short hair too, making a nice fresh cut, make it look clean on the sides with a nice fade, is also a nice appearance too. But I think for me, what I care more than just the appearance is just the maintenance and the convenience of taking care of the hair. And so ultimately, that that has swayed my decision to cutting it once again. So then probably the next time you see me on this video, I will have nice and short hair like I did on my videos about a year ago. And so it was a nice ride. As you could see through all the videos posted within the past year, you see it gradually growing, and now it's gotten to a point where it's just ready to be cut.